Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Friday morning. The theme of a Friday morning meditation is always love. Our teacher for this week is Hafiz, and I have a bunch of thoughts from Hafiz on love to share with you before we slip away into today's journey. Just before I get into them, a quick reminder that one of the best ways, or some of the best ways, to make sure you get as much of an inner experience is to have as little outside distraction as possible. And the simple ways of doing that is make your space as dark as you can, draw the curtains, and use a sleeping mask if that's what you need. And also try and eliminate as much outside noise as you possibly can, and earphones, of course, work really good for that. Somebody, a very good morning. Hello, happy Friday. Linda, good morning. Happy Friday to you too. Right, let's get into Hafiz's thoughts on the topic of love. Hafiz says, let's get loose with compassion. Let's drown in the delicious ambience of love. This comes from a 13th, 14th century poet. I think his use of language was very interesting for the time. He must have seemed like quite a rebel. Estelle, a very good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hafiz says, oh, you who are trying to learn the marvel of love through the copybook of reason, I'm very much afraid that you will never really see the point. We can't reason our way into love. We have to surrender our way into love, because love is the essence of who we are. Leshna, good morning. Happy Friday. One regret, dear world, that I am determined not to have when I'm lying on my deathbed is that I did not kiss you enough. And that's speaking to the world. He says on his deathbed, he doesn't want to have the regret that he didn't kiss the world enough. It speaks of such a big heart and such wide open arms that doesn't feel himself to be at odds with the world, but feels like he is able to love the world just as it is. He says, what happens? What happens when your soul begins to awaken your eyes and your heart and the cells of your body to the great journey of love? First, there is wondrous laughter and probably precious tears and 100 sweet promises and those heroic vows no one can ever keep. But still, God is delighted and amused that you once tried to be a saint. I love those thoughts. Let me just read it again. First, there is wonderful laughter and probably precious tears and 100 sweet promises and those heroic vows that no one can ever keep. But still, God is delighted and amused that you once tried to be a saint. What happens when your soul begins to awaken in this world to our deep need to love and serve the friend? Oh, the beloved will send you one of his wonderful wild companions like Hafiz. I think he might have been a handful. I really enjoy his writing. Last thoughts and then we'll get started. We have come into this exquisite world to experience ever and ever more deeply our divine courage, freedom, and light. He says that's what we are here for, to discover more and more deeply our divine courage, freedom, and light. And that the heart is a 1,000-stringed instrument that can only be tuned with love. The heart can only be tuned with love. If you are ready, we're going to get started, and that's exactly what we are here for today, is to tune our heart, this 1,000-stringed instrument, with love. Jesse, a very good morning. It is so good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you have time to sit down with us for a while. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. And out. A deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then again let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. While you continue your own full body breathing, I'd love to remind you that all of us are sitting in this circle with you. All of us doing our own full body breathing right along with you. Take a look around your circle at these beautiful faces joining you in the meditation. And open yourself to the possibility of seeing the background behind them. Where in the world is our circle sitting? In this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? this place that our circle is sitting, what do you smell? In this place that our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you hear and how does it feel on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness in. As you breathe out, feel into your body and invite softness to settle into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling, feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you really are welcoming yourself home. And here's a whole group of people welcoming themselves home right along with you. Take your next big breath. Hafiz this morning said, "The heart is a 1,000-stringed instrument, and it can only be tuned with love." This is our journey today. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your awareness to what your body feels on the inside as you hold your breath. What sensation do you become aware of? Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I'd love for you to use a little bit of imagination. And as you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, fill your belly with air. And then pay attention to where you feel a sensation in your body. And imagine that that is the portal opening. That is where light flows into you. Take your next big breath. I invite you to be as open and as playful as possible with this experience. Not having a preconceived idea of what your body should experience, but allow your body to simply show you what experience it is having. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention again to that sensation you can feel on the inside, and place your hand over that spot to bring all your attention there. Take your next big breath. Most often found in or around the heart or the solar plexus, or kind of behind your bladder or belly button, and most often described as a sensation of warmth or cold. However, allow your body to show you whatever experience it is having. Take your next big breath. Place the other hand on your heart, or maybe that's already where you feel it. And if it's not there yet, invite this warm light to flow through your body, flow upwards towards your heart, and add a bit of imagination to see it. What would it look like to see light enter your body, flow through your body, into your heart, and all around your heart? What would that look like? What would that feel like? Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle and see all the other beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts. And see behind their hands a chest filled with light, ready to burst out and flow into the world around them. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness to settle in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. Sitting in your circle, it is time to open your heart wide and pour out love for the beautiful humans who share the space with you. Standing up from your spot, you take a step over to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. And placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart, like the pulsating. You can feel inside a fire hose when you place your hand on the outside. There is a pulsing through your heart. Love and light streaming down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You can feel that connection to your heart, from one heart to another. Take a moment to whisper a prayer or a blessing from you to her. Taking another step over to your left, to stand behind the next person on your left. You place your hands on his head, and again there is this surge through your heart. Love runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You can feel the connection to your heart. Take a moment to whisper a prayer or a blessing from you to him. You can slowly make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head and pouring out love. Having made your way around the circle, you come to your spot again, and it's your turn. It is your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. Taking your seats, you feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and you feel the first pair of hands placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Drink it all in. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you. Another pair of hands get placed on your head, and again a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and hits you right in your open heart. There is more to come. And as the next person shuffles in behind you, I'd love for you to be able to join me in opening your hands, turning your palms upwards, being the embodiment of receiving. And if you're able to, please say this with me. I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. And as more love gets poured over you, I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing I have to first fix, first change, first prove in order to qualify. I am good enough. For a moment, please join me in this exercise. Imagine you could take a step outside yourself and look at this human you sitting there. Take a moment to speak to you. Say, I see you. I see that you really are trying. I see that you are doing your best. Try again to get a good picture. Create as clear an image as you can of the human you sitting there. Speak to you and say, you are worthy. Put your hands on your own head of the human sitting there and say, yes, you are deserving. Kneel in front of this form of you and take your own hands and say, you really are good enough, just as you are. There's nothing you have to first fix, first prove. You are enough. Look up at your own face and say it again, you are enough. Yes, you really are. You are enough. As you sit in your place again, embodying the human that you are, and everyone else has made their way back to their spots, our circle is again full. We can all reach out sideways and take the hands next to us and complete the circle of love. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for your willingness to look at you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for your willingness to speak to you words of love. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to pour love over you. one more big breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle. Thank you for your willingness to look into your own face and speak words of love. The heart is a 1,000-string instrument. It can only be tuned with love. Thank you for joining us on today's journey. Hi, JJ. I hope you had a bit of time to sit down with us. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Jesse. It's awesome having you here today. Thank you, Lashna. Thank you, Estelle. Vivian, good morning. It is so good to see you. Happy Friday. I hope your heart feels open and connected to love the whole day today. Lots of love to every one of you. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.